Hello guys, welcome to another one of my streams. So today we are going to start our push. Yes, this is push week. Finally we got a good week where we can just plow DPS and not care about anything. There's no more bursting, which was really annoying last week because the amount of burst there is in those keys at the moment with Demon Hunters, BM Hunters, us, Red Paladins, everything died so fast in burst keys that it was really annoying. Sometimes we had wings there for like 10 seconds and nothing to hit. But this week is really good. We got some really good affixes. We got Volcanic, Spiteful, which are basically non-affixes for us. And then we pick some of the other like meta comp DPS, let's say Demon Hunter or BM Hunter. It should be only a problem for, I guess, the BM Hunter because they stand at range. But for everyone else, it's basically non-affix. Spitefuls do hurt a bit, but sometimes you can just power through them, just stun them or even just ignore them sometimes, We heal a lot, so we should be safe there. So we got a 22 black Rook Hold, and we're going to start with that. I'm pretty sure we can time that in maybe 2 chests or at least 1 chest a thing. So we're going to start a group there. Oh yeah, I gotta get my add-on thingy here. Where's my Raider IO add-on? I think it's that one, yeah. Need to activate that thing so we can see the scores of the people that queue up for us. I'm gonna turn off that one. Okay, let's queue up and let's start this. Start group, Black Rook Hold, 22. Should be an easy key. We do a lot of AoE damage ourselves. The build we're going to be using today is the build that we've been using for most of our keys, and it's this one. I really enjoy playing with this one. It's a really good middle ground build on AoE and single target, although a bit more heavy on the AoE side of things. We're using Divine Purpose instead of Vengeful Wrath, which is pretty controversial. A lot of the other Red Pally builds, all of them use Vengeful Wrath, but we're not all other paladins, we're ourselves. So we like to play with Divine Purpose. It's also a lot funner, it's so much fun to play with Divine Purpose. When it happens a lot in the same pull, you feel it, you just throw so many Divine Storms. It's a very fun playstyle. Okay, so what do we want? I think we take this guy. He's done 21. He has a pretty high score. Yeah, I think he's fine, Yeah, he's 2 chests to 21. Let's take this Demon Hunter tank, because Demon Hunters are OP at the moment. It's just really strong. Okay, what else do we want? Do we want a monk? Monk. This guy's done, he's done 22 already. We could take a monk, I think. Monk also gives us damage. After that, I think I need a lust. Yeah, I'll take the monk. And we're gonna take, need a range that has lust. So probably augmentation or what's the call? Maybe a mage or something like that. Let's say hi to the group. Or we could take a hunter, and just literally just get carried, because like hunters are doing like 20 to 25% more damage in other classes. Yeah, let's take this hunter. He should be fine. Hunter also has lust, so we're covered on that aspect. Now we just need a healer. Any healer should do. Should be fine with anything. For this place, preferably, I think a Holy Pally would be great, because of the... a lot of the things that hurt people are physical attacks, and Pallies use plate armor, so they're more resilient to that. Let's delist and relist. Okay, we're back. We had a small, like, weird problem with the internet there. It just went off for like a second. We should be fine now. Okay, let's get another person. I think we lost someone. We lost the hunter. There's so many hunters out there. We're just gonna find another one, I think. Really fast, so that's not a problem. Let's relist one more time. Like Black Rook Hold is, like I said, really easy key to do. Hopefully internet's stable, you know. That's one of the main reasons I normally stream kind of late night. My internet, like late night, is a bit more stable than my internet, like in the day. So hopefully we don't get more disconnects, you know. Especially while we're in a key. This guy's... He's done a 20. He's not done a lot of things. Or I guess it's not like registered yet in Raider.io. Well, I'll take the rest of... Oh man, he delisted. Damn. Was gonna take that resto Shami. I'll wait for another hunter, you know. That other hunter was really good. 2800 score. Pretty much the same as us. We need someone with lust here. So we're gonna wait for Hunter or a Resto Shami or something like that. Hopefully there's people to play with because, you know, Season of Discovery is coming out today. I think in like 30 minutes or something like that. So a lot of people are going to be playing that. Personally, I'll play it. I'll do it like late night or something like that. Because I have raid night today. So I'm going to be raiding at around 10 Eastern time or something like that. Let's put here Lust. Here a Lust. There's the augmentation. Yeah, let's take augmentation. They're just so overpowered at the moment. You know, even if they don't do damage themselves, well, they do some damage, you know, but they're just so OP for most of the high keys and stuff. They just give so much. Do we want the monk healer? Actually, yeah, Black Rook holds the place so chill that doesn't really matter what healer you take. Do we need some specific healer for this place? Oh, we could take a cat. You know, like a Resto Druid. Yeah, let's take the Resto Druid. I like the buff. Okay, let's go to Black Rook Hold. Got a teleport there. Where's my Legion thingy? Yeah, there it is. Nightmare Lord, Black Rook Hold. Let's go. I really hope we don't get disconnected. Main reason why I don't stream like on the day is my internet's not super stable on the day. I think we're fine. It was just a small hiccup. Literally disconnected me for what? 10 seconds or something like that? Let's get everyone here. Who's missing? Missing the Resto Druid. Resto Druids I heard are like really good healers in terms of DPS. They just cat weave again, like in the past, and just do tons of damage. Is it mythic? Yeah, it's mythic. Let's go. Black Rook Hold. This should give us like 10 points or something like that. The goal today is maybe reach 3k. I think it's very possible we reach 3k now. Let's get our buffs ready. We have weapon thingy. Yeah, we have. So these are our stats for the key today. We're gonna use 28% crit, 31% haste, 31 mastery, 24 burst, some leech and avoidance. So we're pretty stacked. Oh, by the way, if you're curious, in my vault this week, I had this pip badge, so I took it. It's just a really good trinket. I didn't make the video of the week, you know, the box opening, but I will start doing them from next week on. I just couldn't like wait to open the box. I just wanted to open it, you know. Anyways, Yeah, I got the pip thingy. It's pretty good. It procs so much. It's like a 35 to 40% uptime on the little buff thingies. Plus the crab, which is good, you know. Rip the badge, you know. I thought I was gonna use badge, but the combo of 2 trinkets that are 283 are just better than 476 badge. But badge still a really good trinket if you're starting up, you're gearing up as a red pally. I would highly recommend getting badge as one of your first things if you're like starting up to do keys. Okay, let's ready check. I mean, let's do counter. Let's go. Where's the thingy? Okay, this should be a freebie. Black Rook Hold is like one of the easiest keys to play. Fortified, Tyrannical doesn't really matter. Maybe this part is a bit harsh in Fortified. These like casters are a bit annoying sometimes. Yeah, Resonance is pretty good. Mirror is also good. They just give you a strength baseline, so pretty decent trinkets to use. I think he has all the aggro. Line here. Stun them again. I think we used our CC like too fast. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, I think everyone like used the CC too fast, so we couldn't layer it, you know, so we got those casters. What's killing that guy? Literally, what's killing him? Defensive this. Remember to spam your Blade of Justice as hard as you can, you know. You gotta get like Harper Return Syndrome if you're spamming the Blade, and that's fine. Stun this. Never mind, he's dead. Big damn, big damn. The Mirror of Truth trinket is kind of sketchy, you know. You gotta know where to use it, because it has a like really long cooldown, so it's not as flexible as other things, you know. But it's a really good trinket, by the way. If you're using it like on a really huge pulls, the thing just blasts. Gives you so much secondary stats. Oh yeah, that also depends. What secondary stats do you have? Because it takes your highest secondary stat in consideration. So if you have too much haste, it gives you like more haste, you know. And haste is nice and all, but too much haste is not always too good, you know. You're just gonna DR so much of it. Probably have to like move your stats a bit to make some other stat your highest. But overall, it just gives you strength, like, passively, so it's always gonna be good. Pick me, pick me! I want him to pick me for the soul thingy. It's on me, I bubble. Oh, never mind, I don't bubble. I gotta move slowly. Make a little swirly here. That's the stuff. That way I don't take too much room. Just make a small circle there. I think that's the only trinket I'm missing, by the way. The mirror. I have every other trinket in the game. Oh, I don't have Ember Soul. Ember Soul would be really good. Okay, let's hit these ghost thingies. I'll hit them when they're close to the... Oh, never mind. Why did they push it away? I want to hit them. I can't hit them if they push them away. I know people have to push them away, but it's very annoying because can't AoE them down. I use my shield so it explodes and does damage. Nice. If they let those ghosts like get close to the boss, I can like nuke them down. It's on me. He's gonna do a little swirly here. Nice, perfect. Okay, where's the door? There's the door.
Now I see.
The darkness. It is gone.
This is also a really good warm-up key because I do have some problems with carpal tunnel on my left hand, so I have to like warm up because I also use like a small like wrist bracers thingy, so it doesn't hurt too much.
You must find Kotalos. You must put a stop.
So I really need like that small warm-up key to just get going. I'm gonna use Bop here and just nuke all the spiders. And Bop is safety so I don't die. I'm gonna wait a second and now we Bop. And we just blast the spiders, you know. Now we go up.
The invaders come for us. Do not let them pass. The Atal'Dazar!
That was a good Bop safety. We do so much bad. I'm not ashamed of it though. I'm not ashamed. We missed some spiders. Yeah, man, like, it's getting old, you know, it's kind of sucks. Never had these problems with, like, before. You know, I guess a lot of gamers get, like, carpal tunnel eventually, if you play too much. It's not too bad, though. It doesn't hurt. It just, like, feels like my wrist is weak sometimes. I don't know if you get me. We're going to spam my blade. Frontal, hit. Another frontal. And the monk's not hitting at all. I was expecting the monk to do like big AoE damage because that's their thing, right? He's geared as me. Shield here. Cool, that's in a few seconds. Keep spamming that Blade of Justice. Come here. Its cooldown's here. And my wings didn't go through. That's weird. No, my cooldowns are a bit like not together. Should fix it in a second. Spin that thing. I gotta wait like 10 seconds so my cooldowns are together again. Oh, he already pulled. Madman. Yeah, the 4-piece is stupid strong for us, man. It's also so fun to play with, you know. I hated the other 4-piece because it forced us to play with Hammer of Wrath, you know. But with this, at least we can experiment, you know. For example, I'm using Divine Purpose here. I'll stun the ghost. Dodge the arrow barrage. I got cooldowns for next pack. That's LOS here. Yeah, Divine Purpose and Mythic Plus, man. I know, it's pretty controversial. A lot of the guides tell you not to, but I do a lot of weird things that other people don't. And it feels really fun. That's the main thing, you know. Getting the procs just feels so... When it happens, you know, when you get like a bunch of procs in a row, you feel it. Like there, for example, I'm just pressing Divine Storm like crazy. Top line here. Earth. I do simulations, all those things, but I also like to like think outside the box, you know. Because simulations are perfect scenarios. Sometimes you gotta think about like, maybe not in an imperfect scenario, this thing might work, you know, better. Mythic Plus is not like a science. You gotta apply like a lot of like your personal ideas to it sometimes. There is no correct way to sim Mythic Plus. You can get close, but there's not a perfect way to do it. Experimenting is fun. Yeah, man, when you get procs after proc after proc, it feels really good.
We will bury you here.
That's one of the things I didn't like about the rework, you know. Divine Purpose used to be like a higher proc rate before.
You cannot escape.
They've been removing procs from us from a while, you know. Like old Imperium power was so strong. It just procced out of anything, and now we don't have this weird one that only procs out of Crusader Strike.
I will burn you alive.
Let's hit here and just AoE down. Crash mobs. Would be nice if he puts it closer to the boss. I think we can hit everything from here, so... I think if we angle ourselves, we can hit everything. Yeah. That's like... That green puddle in front of the boss is not ideal. We can hit everything from here, so it's fine. Let's move away from that. They're spreading that thing so much. I gotta get away from that guy. Lightblade.
You cannot escape.
They're supposed to be like kind of close together when she does the rush. Kinda whatever though. It's not tyrannical.
You cannot escape.
Okay, where's everyone? Let's put it here. Put it here. Perfect. Yeah, that was pretty good. Boss dead. Okay, now we're gonna face the true boss of this place, the rocks. I've seen so many people die to the rocks. Yeah, there it is. You just gotta wait the rocks, man. These things are one shot. I'll res the dude. Yeah, cat weaving is strong, man. Like, I saw like druids doing so much like damage at the start of this week. I think they were broken and Blizzard had to like fix them or something. We're just gonna do this. Never mind. I'm gonna wait a second so we don't die from aggro. Okay, perfect. Now we do. Gotta always wait for aggro. Stun it. Okay, everything's dead. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Everything's dead. No Leon has the tank. And that guy's dangerously low there. Cooldown's in 5 seconds. I think it's still worth it to use it here. Just get some holy power and then blast it. I'll bubble myself. I feel in danger there. I feel in danger because we went into this pack with my wings up. So maybe I had aggro. So better be safe than sorry, you know. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these little guys. They do that front row. Stun them now. On one of them so it doesn't nuke the tank down. Tank's just chilling. He's not even taking damage. Okay, now I'll do my thing here. Just go upstairs and open the way for everyone so they don't die. Just pally things, you know. Ignoring the rocks. We didn't die, but guess... Nah, I don't have to eat. Yeah, Divine Purpose procs so much. It's only 10%, but it feels that it's more, you know? It feels so good to play with. I don't know why more guides don't, like, recommend it. My guide is on the way. I put it there as a third option build, you know? So I put the 2 main accepted builds. And then I put mine. We'll be out there soon, you know, the guide and all. Take that Fell Frenzy. I don't know why people don't like procs. I really enjoy random things like that. Make the rotation feel more alive. I really enjoyed, for example, BFA Paladin when we had Visions of Perfection, although a lot of people didn't like it. That, oh, that had me kicked. Gotta kill the big one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta move away from the bats. I want them to be together so I can blast. Let's go frenzies, just blast the mobs, jump around. We're chilling. 16 minutes to finish this key, we're more than enough time. Our stat combination is, yeah, haste for the most part on all builds is king, you know. You get between 30 to 35% haste on most builds that are in Wowhead, and also I use. After that you want to get like burst, crit, mastery. I'll block this one. Oh, that blew up my shield. Interesting. All of our stats are pretty close together. Having said that, you know. I do like to sprinkle a bit more mastery than other people though. I need the tank to soak that. I'll get the next one with bubble. Ooh. But eventually when you get your legendary, and everybody should be getting their legendary, you know, because they added so much battle protection. So everyone will get it. Our stat will be like haste till 30 to 35%, and burst, crit, and mastery at the end. Because the weapon scales will... he's gonna attack it? I was gonna do it. Okay. The weapon scales with burst and crit, and it does so much damage that like not playing for the weapon is kind of done, so you gotta use burst and crit when you get that. But until then, we can experiment with some stuff like mastery. Mastery is pretty good. At the moment, it was creeping up over burst after the buffs, you know. I'll block it, I'll block it, block it. I mean, after the 3% buff, like every time they buff Retribution Paladin abilities by a percentage, it makes mastery better because our core Paladin abilities are getting buffed. So mastery was creeping up over versatility and crit. But now it's going to go down the drain again because of the legendary weapon. I can't block that. I need someone to do it. In 15 seconds I can. Nice.
Hold them off. We must prepare.
Yeah, Divine Purpose procs of Holy Power Spenders. It can proc off itself sometimes, so it procs off anything that uses Holy Power. It can proc also off your Word of Glory if you use it, you know? I'm literally pressing one button here. How can you say Divine Purpose is not fun when you see these things, you know? It's so fun. I enjoy this so much. Ah, that guy's really stunned the art. That's so fun, man. I smashed that Divine Storm key. 3 seconds and I use cooldowns. Now these guys can be silenced. Demon Hunter silenced them. Doesn't do anything, but good stuff, you know. Good try. Okay, everything's dead. Let's move. Stun that guy. Oh, never mind. One still alive. Yeah, let's kill the last boss. We got 11 minutes. That's more than enough. We have a lot of tools to help with this boss, by the way. Okay, so the boss does those little bats that are very annoying. I'll just use cooldowns here. They should come back for when I need it. on the big demon. Dread Lord. Portalos hurt a lot. It's a good idea to just nuke him down fast. But I guess that's to other non-Demon Hunter tanks. This guy didn't even take damage, I think. Other tanks like struggle with this guy. Because he does hurt a lot, like Portalos. I think I'm just gonna save my cooldowns. Yeah, I'm gonna save them. So I'm not gonna use him when he gives us the damage here because he's gonna go underground. It's super fast. I'm gonna bubble this. Bubble. So you can bubble off the swarm. You can also bop it off. So when he comes back, I'm gonna pop my stuff, but because now it's kind of a waste, you know. We're chilling now. Let's move away from that. Where is it going? Okay, let's run. I'm gonna bop the next person that gets the swarm. That thing hurts a lot. It's also annoying. Okay, now we pop our stuff. Oh, it's on me. I'll pop myself. I can't do anything for the next swarm. Just have to AoE down. Shield here. Explode. I'm trying to AoE the swarm. Sorry, bro. I'll lay enhance you so you live. And it's dead. Nice! Big damn. Something with a socket? Nothing. 6 points. Good stuff. We got 24 now, which is Waker's Manor. It's one of the worst keys I would have picked because it has a really long timer, but I don't know if they fixed the problem with Retribution Paladins, like pulling stuff from the top. Okay, let's go back to Baldraken so I can read chat. I get distracted on the key sometimes, I don't read chat. Okay. Okay, so stat combinations that you want to play with Retribution Paladin. First of all, like I said, haste is mostly king on most builds because we use Crusading Strikes and it's like the best thing you can use. It just does damage, you know, and it gives you holy power. And with the amount of haste we have currently, it's just really good. So haste is around 30 to 35%. Simulations will guide you to something between that threshold. After that, you want to get versatility is great, critical strike is also good, and mastery are basically on the same level. It's gonna depend on you. I like to splash a bit more mastery than other people. Other people like to splash more crit, but I'm on the fence of like getting around 30% crit. Then you hit wings, for example. I hit my wings and I have 48, so I'm close to that 50% mark on critical strike, which is I think a good sweet spot to be. Then I like I said, splash some crit, some mastery there, and get some versatility, because versatility all around is a good stat, you know. It just gives damage, it gives damage reduction. So just sim whatever gear you have and just listen to that. The thing that's going to be like most consistent is that haste is going to tell you to use between 30 to 35%. All other stats are going to be depending on whatever you have. My IO is this 2868, so I'm pretty close to that 3k, you know. I think if I do this 24 or 23, we should be fine. We're getting a lot of score there. We're gonna be using our key for this push, because getting into other people's key is kind of hard sometimes because we're not like the meta class. Eye level is this one. I have 479 eye level, so we're pretty high up there. I could have been higher. I probably could have been 481 if I like min-maxed my crest to the maximum, you know. But the first day I just used a lot of the things I had just to get into keys, you know, get into pushing fast. Because if you get behind the curve, it gets hard to get into groups to actually gear for things you want. So I just used my stuff at the start, not very efficiently, but I think our item level is pretty good. Oh, what did the monk say? I didn't read. Let me see chat. I didn't read whatever the monk said. I was kind of distracted. Oh yeah, they fixed the 4-piece issue. Now if you throw a hammer into a pack of mobs, as long as your main target has your expurgation, it works. So that was the fix. It's working correctly. You do a lot of damage with it. Haste is 41%. That's a bit too high-ish, man. I don't know. 41% haste, because you have to take into account, if you use, for example, legs of preparation, you're gonna lose a lot of the haste from the legs itself. But, you know, listen to whatever the simulation is telling you as well. It's probably going to tell you, though, to lose some haste. I'm pretty sure at that point, haste is like 1 or 2 points less value than any other stat. And it's a bit lowish crit. Maybe you want to add a bit more to that. We're gonna go under 20% crit. I think that's a good spot to be. But now at the moment, like I can pick my stats. I like to get to that 30%. So when I use my wings, I'm close to 50. Burst is not too low, you know. It's pretty there, you know. I'm gonna get it higher later when we get the, what's it called? The legendary axe. So I'm playing a bit with mastery more at the moment, you know. I'm splashing that mastery in there because mastery technically gives you more damage than versatility currently, but it's not going to be that way whenever we get the Lego, you know. It's mostly because I don't play with anything that does damage outside my kit. You see my stuff? There's no like Razans. I'm not using anything that does like damage outside of Paladin abilities. So for me, mastery has more value than, for example, if you're using a trinket that does damage outside of your kit. So that's why for me, mastery has a bit more value and it's telling me to get more of it. But for example, if you're using things like Razan, or you're using this Cataclysmis, the brand thingy, or a thing that does like fire damage, it's going to tell you that, yeah, get more burst because you're amplifying the damage of your trinkets and all those things. I'm also not using things like Shadow Flame Patch or the Unstable Belt, you know? So yeah, it's gonna tell me to not get so much burst, and mastery is gonna get a bit more value. It really depends on what you're using. It does if you're using most of your stuff from your kit. You know, if you're using most, for example, I don't have any damage outside of my kit. Everything is Paladin abilities. So in that sense, yeah, mastery is going to give me more damage than, for example, someone that's using a thing that gives you damage outside of your kit. If you're using Razans, or if you're using, like I said, the brand trinket, it's going to tell you that burst is going to be a bit better because burst is amplifying those trinkets. But in my case, I'm just using stats. So mastery is going to be because it's going to be better because of amplifying Paladin abilities. Okay, let's get forming the 24 Wake Rest. Should be a chill key. Hopefully, you know. There is a lot of deadly stuff in this place. I'm really scared about the witches. Those witches do the edge cast, and that thing hurts a lot. And it's a single target cast, so we can't like damage reduce it with our AoE stuff. You know, Sanctified Plates does nothing. Oh, that's a Paladin. Ooh, let's take a Paladin. Tank? Yeah, Pally Tank's good because of the kicks. It's gonna be great. It's a monk. No, I'll take the Pally Tank instead. Pally Tanks have so much utility. We take this. This guy's done 21, 22. I'll wait a bit. I'll wait to the list that fills a bit. Not gonna take the first person I see. I would recommend, instead of using Might of the Ocean, use this badge. It's going to give you more value than Might of the Ocean, because Might of the Ocean you can only use every other wings, because you wanna align it with Final Reckoning and wings, you know. And we're a 1 minute class, and this thing is a 1.5 minute cooldown. The badge is, I think, better because it's on a 1 minute cooldown, and it gives basically the same stats. It gives strength on the on-use, and it gives crit. And even though you can't get this at heroic item level, at 476 it should be better than a Might of the Ocean. So if you can get the little badge thingy, it's really good. Especially if you're starting to get your trinkets, you know? Hey Cheesy, what's up, man? Glad you catch on the stream. Let's get this hunter. It's just OP class, you know, get that. Oh, there's another one. I think the one we picked was better. Yeah, this guy's basically the same. Also, this guy's not from Oceania, so I'm not gonna worry about the lag if it happens. So we want a really sturdy third DPS. We could take Evoker, but I'm really afraid of the Goliath with Evoker. Because if it let's say uses the spike on a DPS that's not the Evoker, we're gonna have a hard time getting the spike out of them. So I really want like another normal DPS. Would really like a Demon Hunter, so it amplifies my damage as well. Gotta wait a bit. Yeah, Dabby, got 9 out of 9 recently and just killed one boss in Mythic. Pretty happy about it. Guild is going really well, progressing at a good rate. These are just too low. We could always get the lock, you know. Locks are good for this place. It's probably Demo. We already have Hunter. Yeah, let's get a lock. Let's get a lock in here. Let's get this guy. It's nice to have a caster there. And now we need a healer. So a healer that amplifies our damage would be Resto. Or we could get a priest to remove the disease from the third boss. I can do that as well. So maybe get a... Ooh, Resto Shami. 480 Resto Shami. Ooh, looks good. Yeah, let's get the Resto. We need the Lust, I think. No, we have Hunter. And let's get the Resto Shami. We got 2 Paladins. We can remove diseases. We can remove, what's it called? Poisons and things. So we're fine. Let's teleport there. What I'm afraid the most in this place is I pulling a thing on the second floor of this this dungeon. Like, our Divine Storm is messed up here, and sometimes we just randomly pull stuff around, over walls and stuff. Maybe you stole my progress? Let's summon the guys here. This guy's Symbol Draken. Who else needs a summon? This guy's Symbol Draken as well. I think everyone's here. Hunter's here, Paladin's here. Yeah, we're all here. Let's go. This place is very rough, so if we go slow and steady, I think we can make it. Those witches, man, those witches are deadly as hell in this place. The edge cast is the thing that I'm mostly worried about. It just does too much damage, and it's not kickable. I guess you could try to LOS the cast, but it just hurts so much. I'll take this lock cookie, because we're gonna need it. Okay, we have all buffs, and we're ready. As long as the hunter doesn't die, we're fine, because I think he's the squishiest one here. Locke is super tanky, I'm tanky. We need the hunter to pop off his damage. We do a lot of damage, but we don't do like BM Hunter levels of damage. They're just completely overtuned at the moment. Let's do a ready check. Okay, here goes nothing. It's countdown. It's first 24 that I've done, like, in this season.
It appears we have uninvited guests. No matter. I'm certainly gonna accommodate them.
I'm afraid to get aggro here. I just insta die if I do it. Right here. Let's move that one. I think the hunter died there. It's not much we can do. Ali used his AoE like silence, and I used my blind, so. And there's no witch here. Nice. You gotta kick those defense though. Cooldowns in 10 seconds. Yes, throw those cooldowns when they're up. Take that spiritual thing. I think I pulled something from above. No, those guards are the pad. Yeah, I didn't pull anything from above. Wakers is one of those keys that is very annoying on most weeks because it's like we're so boxed in that everything hurts. I'm not gonna use cooldowns on 2 mobs. Okay, where's boss? The witches. Oh yeah, we gotta do the sides first. Sides for safety. It's always a good call. Pick the thorns. Stun that. Oh, I got disoriented. Pick that thorns again. We pulled through the wall. I hate Divine Storm sometimes. In this place, you know, we pulled through the wall. That's my bad. Kick that runic bolt. Use cooldowns here to finish this off. Still gonna pull the other side probably. Stun that thing. Yeah, we gotta finish up these like shades. They're very annoying in Wakers because we don't have too much room to move in. There's another witches, okay. I'm gonna do my cooldowns after the mind control. Nice. Let's use cooldowns now. The witch. I gotta jump here. Defensive here to survive. Next witch. He's gonna do cast that's really dangerous to someone, and I'm gonna bop them. It's on me, so I'll just defensive this. Those nettles are really deadly. But it's on me, so I can take the hit. No problem. Oh, I don't have to jump for this, but it's on me again. I'm just gonna enhance myself, so I just... So the nettles is a dot that's on you until you heal to full. Switch. Gotta jump now. Gotta use my shield now. It explodes and does damage. Nice. Killed her before she did her thing. Now I'm gonna bump whoever the target is of the next nettles. Bop that guy. Very nice, very nice, very nice. As long as we don't wipe and we just take it slow and steady, we have this key. Then I'll have a 25, and I don't know if we can do that in the pub. There's a witch. He's gonna pull more stuff. Got a cooldown here. Dot. I'm bubbling. Spell myself. Damn it. Yeah, I think we have to kill the witch alone. That witch just nuked someone with the edge.
I'm out of range.
I'm getting edged. Yeah, the first witch just appears, so that's not judgment. And we can leave her there. We don't need to kill her now. Which I guess is fine. We killed a lot of trash on the second room because we pulled. Infected thing. Mind this. Stun it. Those infectious thorns are like super deadly. I'll take it. Like I said, slow and steady wins the race. Just don't have to rush. We have it. This place has a super long timer. It's gonna pull everything outside. Gotta be careful with the aggro on the maggots. Oh, never mind, he only pulled like 2. I'll shield. Stun it. It's pop damage now. I'll stun it just so it doesn't do anything. Behind my blind. Good. And you gotta kill these ghosts. No, you can't do anything to the edge. It just happens. It's unkickable, it's unstunnable. It's very annoying. Oh, he's gonna pull more stuff on top of this. I guess it's fine. I'm gonna shield again here. Maggots. That spit hurts. Okay, free boss. We gotta kill people. We gotta kill those spikes. Spikes are going to be the thing that's going to kill us the most. Gotta be careful with those. If it goes on us, the first one, I'm not gonna use anything. I'm gonna wait for the team to kill it for me. And after that, I'm gonna use. I can bop someone from the spikes. Never mind, he'll do it. I'll use the bop on the next one. Unless it has forbearance or something. If it's on me, I'll just use my human ratio. Ratio? There's the fire, the shield, so defensive. I'll use Bop on the next one. Defensive here. Bubble here. On the loft, I'll bop him. Okay, I'm out of tricks. Use shield here. Leon Hansen. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Nice. Clean.
Continue to meddle in my affairs, and your death will be
That got out of hand at the end. The Shami died twice to the fire. It's not ideal, man. So much damage. Okay, a good thing would be if the tank can play all the things outside. I really don't want to play inside. Please bring it out. Yeah, that's the play, man. I'll lay enhance him. I mean, sacrifice. That's a nasty bleed. I don't know why they made this mob like not kickable. It's very annoying. Like the big guy. Oh, there's a pad here. Put my dots. Defensive. Use cooldowns now. Gotta wait for the aggro, you know. He's running in. I don't think he put much aggro on these things. Yeah, always give time for aggro to your tank. I think we're safe. We cleared the room? No, we have to clear some stuff. I'll shield so I don't explode instantly. I'll LOS here as well. LOS here. The spits. Hopefully I don't pull something. I'm gonna pull something through the wall, man. Defensive here. There it is. I pulled stuff through the wall. Good design, Blizz. Love to see it. Kick the Visage. Gotta move. Stupid ghost. I'm very scared that I could pull the hunters from upside this place. I have cooldowns, but I think they're gonna go boss or one pack before boss. There's one pig there. That's it. There's one pig and one steward. Hey Nilesh, what's up, man? Gonna do boss with that? Okay. They're killing you in the back, my friend, but... think we should finish up the steward first. Yeah, that steward is super annoying. I think I'm just gonna single target the steward. It's super annoying. Yeah, doing this boss with the steward wasn't ideal. I think we should be fine now. Cooldown some 12 seconds. Maybe focus boss here. Nice. Only 2 bosses and there's some like nasty trash still. There's a witch. Who has the edge? I have the circle bee. Gotta use cooldowns on this witch. Got the circle on me. I'll sack the healer because he's getting edged. I think I have to die. These ghosts. I think we have to die. Nice, I passed. No need for Imbis. Good stuff. Now we have to do this clean, and I think we have it. Just have to like probably play pack by pack. This is a very dangerous room. Those witches are super annoying. Focus the soul caster. There's the candles. Pick the bolt. It's on me on defensive. There's the candles. Gotta kick next. Pick the volley. Gotta move it. Let's defensive again. There's the candles. Gotta move it. Kick it. Nice. Each boss is like 3 minutes fight. They have kick for that. So we need 6 minutes for 2 bosses. We have to do all the trash in 3. There's the soul charmer. Kick the bolt. Have cooldowns now. I need some kick. Oh, okay, nice. I'll kick the bolt. There's the candles. I need a kick for that. Good. Got the kick. It's out of the candles. Kick the volley. I think we have it. I want to jinx it, but I think we have this key. There's the candles and the kick. Yeah, that's the last hard trash mode. Now it's just 2 bosses and like little trash. For 4 weeks, I'm using the AoE build that I described in the description of the stream. I'll show it off after the key. Oh, I have to dispel. I forgot about that. Hunter. Spell the hunter. You gotta dodge the things. Who has it? Spell the block. Use cooldowns. Who has it? Yeah, I think we have this key. It's just 1 boss after this. There's the thing. It's on me. I'll dispel myself. I think Tank got the first kick. I'll get the next one. This one. Spell the lock. I'll get this one. Cooldowns back in 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2. It's on me. Spell myself. Cooldowns now. That's the tank one. I'll do the next skip. Let's finish our boss. Nice. Okay, this trash pack shouldn't be hard. I would have like lusted the boss.
By destroying Lady Waycraft, you have opened the doorway to your world.
I'll stun one of them, I guess. Okay, let's go. Let's move, let's move.
Who are you?
They didn't have cooldowns for that,
It doesn't
sadly.
matter who they are. We need their help.
Come, mortals. Death awaits.
Okay, boss, just pull and
If
we're done.
Tool isn't stopped, his evil will spread across Azeroth.
None will escape my vengeance.
Stun it. I should get the next stun. Get the next stun. You got it. That. There's two of them. We gotta kill them. Oh, we didn't clear. We got AoE down heavy here. I have the thing. Okay, I burn it. Stun that guy. Nice. Cooldowns in 2 seconds. I got a thing. I think it's focus boss here. Stun that thing. Yeah, it's focus boss here. Nice, very nice, very nice. Good stuff. 24 done. 28 points. Damn, that's a lot of points. Did I get something? No, I got legs. I'm looking for rings with sockets. Ooh, that ring is actually... no, I have the same ring. Yeah, I have the same ring. Good stuff, good stuff. I was a bit sloppy because this place is really hard to play perfectly because of the rooms. They're so small and I'm pulling like random stuff with Divine Storm. But we got it done. Let's go back to Blood Dragon. So, I'll show the build that I'm using currently. How do you see back-to-back Templars Relics? Sometimes I get Divine Purpose procs, so it looks like I'm using like 4 of them in a row, because the Divine Purpose proc also procs the tier set, and the tier set itself procs 1. So you see like 4 of them going at once sometimes. The same with the Divine Storm. Sometimes you see a bunch of them going around, you know, because it's the tier set plus normal Tempest, plus sometimes I get Divine Purpose proc. So you see a lot of spenders going around. Oh, Nilesh, don't remind me about Vortex Pinnacle. I hate that place. I was there so long that that stream, I remember. It was like my bane. Okay, so this is the build I'm using at the moment. Something I cooked myself, you know. A lot of people not using Divine Purpose. Instead of that, they're using Vengeful Wrath. But I really see the value in Divine Purpose. It does proc more often than you think. It's also a lot more fun to play with. Stats prio. So haste is the primary thing you have to worry about most of the time, because a lot of the builds that are like meta for Red Paladins are using Crusading Strikes. So that itself asks you to get between 30 to 35% haste to make that build viable. After that, most of our stats are pretty close together. Depending on what trinkets you're using, it's going to either ask you to get more Verse Crit Mastery, or it's going to ask you to get Verse Mastery Crit, something like that. If you're using trinkets that do external sources of damage, like Razan, maybe you're using the Brand trinket, something like that, it's going to ask you to get more Verse and Crit, because those trinkets scale off that. If you're using stat trinkets like I am, it's going to ask you to get around Burst Mastery Verse Crit, something like that. But stats are pretty close together, so it's better to sim whatever gear you have yourself. But haste is just... all paladins want haste, between 30 to 35%. That's a given, because of the Crusading Strikes. No problem, man. Here to help. Okay, so what do we have now? Atal'Dazar 25. That's a free-ish key. I hate Yazma. Yazma makes all keys annoying because it's hard to do that boss with the changes that Blizzard made. I think we can do a 25 at all. That will be like 30 points? Yeah, that will be like 30 points or something like that. Okay, let's send it. Atal'Dazar 25. To be honest, I want a healer that can survive the Juggernauts. Juggernauts are gonna one-shot people on this. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I should lower it to 24. Now, you know what? Let's see the 25. If it dies, we do the 24, you know? It's gonna be pretty obvious when it's like not doable in a pug. Jesus Christ, that Demon Hunter. Yeah, let's take Demon Hunter. Let's use them while they're broken, you know? Damage was pretty chill here. Like, I'm expecting BM Hunters to beat me by 20% margin, because that's how much extra damage they're doing. I expect Demon Hunters to beat me for around 25 to 30% margin, because they're just super broken. Like, BM Hunters, Demon Hunters are super broken, though don't be surprised if you see them doing more damage than you. Like, even the most average Demon Hunter is going to, like, overwhelm you in damage as a Red Pally. They also do their damage a lot faster than us. So sometimes they just nuke stuff so fast that you can't even do your cooldowns, depending on the key level. You gotta use the flavor of the month, man. What can you do? Let's take this guy. Let's take the Rester Druid. Nilesh, you're a flavor of the month player. Just joking, man. Nah, Demon Hunters are fun. I heard it from a friend that they're really fun to play with. To play as, you know. I guess they deserved it, you know. They were kind of trash for the whole Shadowlands and almost the whole Dragonflight expansion. They have to play like weird builds. I would love to take the augmentation here. The problem is I don't like them for the totems. The totems are annoying with augmentation. I'll take the Shami, I think. The problem is Emerald Dream is from Oceania, I think. It's risky if they lag. I'm gonna wait a bit to the list, so it feels. Yeah, I'm expecting like big nerfs to Havoc Demon Hunters on Tuesday. They're just too broken. Probably like a 10% nerf or something like that. Maybe even more in the following weeks. Like, remember Fire Mages? They were like completely broken. They had to nerf them like how much? 3-4 times or something like that? Probably the same thing with Demon Hunters eventually. And they have to do it fast, because if they take long to nerf things, people are going to do keys, and then well, I guess if they do it early, it doesn't matter because people can do higher keys later down in the season. But the earlier they do the nerfs, the better. That's a Demon Hunter tank. If I see one, let's get him. Now we need. Do we have Lust? No, we need Lust. We need Giga Chat Shami or Hunter. Enhancement Shamis are pretty good as well, by the way. Sadly, they don't do anything for us because Wind Fury Totem is garbanzo for us. That's a good plan, Nilish. Play them while they're broken, come back home to red when you're done. I don't know why they nerfed Priest so hard, man. Like, I don't think it was, like, deserved, you know? There's nothing to, like, Mass Dispel this season. Like, the best they can do is Mass Dispel Bursting. They have to give them some damage back. Like, they gutted Shadow Priest for no reason at the end. I don't know much about Elite Shamans. I haven't seen one in a really long while, though. But yeah, I guess they also need a buff. They need to buff red. Actually, no. Maybe they buff red a bit, you know, but the weapon is going to make us overpower, which is kind of sad, you know. I'm kind of sad of the weapon because I like my damage coming from my spec, you know. I like my damage to look like this, you know. Everything is Paladin abilities, like pure Pally. But when we get the weapon, like probably weapon is gonna do 10% of our damage, something like that. Maybe more. The thing is super broken. It does a blast and AoE on cap damage, and it also does single target procs of damage. It's like if you combined the trinket from last season, the Beacon of the Beyond. The thing did uncapped AoE damage on a 2-minute cooldown, and on top of that you combine it with the Anvil trinket. That's how strong that thing is. And that's on a weapon, you know, that's higher item level than whatever you can get. So yeah, it's super dumb strong. I think I'm gonna take... let's put Lust here. Yeah, there's still no like a fixed meta comp. There will be something eventually, you know. People are not pushing as high this season yet. A lot of people are still like mythic raiding and all those things, so the god comp hasn't formed yet, but it's kind of forming. I think it's Vengeance Demon Hunter DPS, Augmentation, Enhancement Shami, and I don't know about healers. I think Discipline Priest is going there, something like that. I think that's kind of the god comp this season, but there's nothing like formed, you know. Do I take the Evoker? It's gonna be annoying to do the totems. I'm gonna wait for a Hunter. It drops on Heroic. It drops on Heroic and Normal and LFR. And every difficulty, it drops. It has a higher chance to drop on harder difficulties. And I think it's guaranteed to drop on Mythic, but it's on group loot when it drops on Mythic. But you can get it on personal loot on any other difficulty, which is fine, you know. I was kind of sad if it was like group loot for all difficulties, because then it's drama, you know. Who gets the axe? Who gets the axe first? If you did it clear this week, you're gonna notice that you're getting like embers or something, like embers of Shadow Flame or something like that. That's the bad luck protection that's like stacking on your character. And if you kill Firak, you're gonna get a greater ember of Shadow Flame. When you use it, you have like a little Shadow Flame effect on you. You take some damage, and that's your good luck protection. Ooh, that's a warrior. That's a good warrior. But we don't have Lust. We need Lust. Look at these Augs. So many augmentation. I want a Hunter. I want a Hunter. Let's put here, Hunter Pref. Oh, there's a big Demon Hunter. It's bigger than the one we have. But I don't want to kick the one we have because that would be a dick move. Yeah, Resto Druids are really good. The Mark of the Wild by itself is so good for the group. It's just a bunch of damage reduction on top of like free damage. We'll take this hunter, you know. Let's take this guy. I like hunters. He might die from the Juggernaut, but hopefully he doesn't. To Atal'Dazar. I could have taken double Demon Hunters, but I wanted the Lust. I wanted the Lust, really. I'm more afraid here of Yazma this week than the trash mobs in this place. We need a Lust to kill Yazma. Oh, is he? I didn't recognize. Oh yeah, he is. Oh, he's gonna do big damn then. He did a lot of damn there. This place is a lot easier to pace yourself. Like, Waker's Manor is a mess. There's so many kicks and so many like little small mobs running around that even for us it's kind of annoying to like target something with expurgation and then use a judgment because you're tabbing around so much to do kicks. Here is a lot more chill though. Let's rebuff everything. Okay, hopefully we do this in time. Then I don't think we're doing that 26 in a pug though. If we time this. Is everyone here? I think I'm gonna do a ready check. I have all buffs. Perfect. Okay, everyone's ready. Countdown. If it dies, if the key dies, it dies. I'm not mad. Happy we are trying 25s and stuff, you know? I really need them to carry me in single target here. I'm not super good at single target. None of our builds is super good for single target. So, oh, he's just gonna go to the little swords. Interesting, we're not gonna resound first. We're gonna do the attack? Is this guy insane? That deadly aim is gonna kill someone. Don't have cooldowns, 14 seconds. Odd. Doing this pack this week is... it's not bad, actually. Oh, I'm getting shot. Stand in darkness. Live. Hit the deep dynamite. Oh, tank's dead. Yeah, that's a rip. That was... I think everyone's gonna leave. I think they're still fighting. I think we should have just gone to Razan, you know. Do the old path, you know. Okay. Let's do Razan now. Like, we popped cooldowns on the Saurets, and then we pulled the big pack in the middle, which I don't think was a good idea. We basically did that pack without cooldowns. It's gonna get eaten. Is it me? Oh, it's Druid. Gonna do Night Elf racial. Get rid of that reanimated raptor. The Druid again, just to run this time. If it picks me, I'm just gonna bop myself. Or bubble, you know. Although I have to do it like as soon as like he eats me, so the last tick doesn't hit me. Come on, do your thing so I can use cooldowns. There it is. Finish off with my cooldowns here. Nice. Yeah, the dinosaurs hurt us. Hell, man, those little dinosaurs hurt a lot. But the thing was that we took the dinosaur damage, like the little dino, plus the pack in the middle. That was the problem. The druid needs to run out now to change talents or something. Yeah, Shalamel removes Pursuit. Hunter also removes Pursuit. Like if the Hunter feign deaths, you can also remove the Razan thing. Where's the assassin? There's no healer, so gotta be careful. Stun this. Blinded. Oh, that thing hurts a lot. I can't stand in the green like for a second. Like massive damage. Are we gonna do that pack? Oh, we gotta kick the Witch Doctor as much as possible then. Cooldowns here. Stun this. I don't anything for that. I can stun it. Never mind, the dude's like super DR'd now. I'll just shield here. Come on, explode, explode. Nice. Go away from that guy. Got cooldowns in 9 seconds. Do I have anything for that? I have my stun, but I'll use it now. Took a ball to the face and it almost killed me. I'll stun the caster. What the? Did the tank die? I think the tank died. Yeah, I think the key's done. We can do the 24. It was not meant to be. Back to Valdrakken we go. We made a lot of mistakes there that could have been prevented by just pressing W, you know? Doing the normal pug route. You go to Razan, you kill Razan, and then you make your way up, you know? And not go inside, kill the little pack first. We use cooldowns on those little dinosaurs, and then you jump into the middle pack without any cooldowns. I don't think that was the play. That much was fine, I guess. Yeah, that much was fine. Just as expected, you know. You expect the Demon Hunter to be on top. Just super strong at the moment. We can do the 24 now. Let's reset. Do 24-ish. Start 24. Yeah, Nilesh. I think it could have been prevented though. Just doing the normal route was the play there. Nothing fancy, you know. You can do the dinosaurs later. They're there, you know. Just do it after a boss, you know. When we have cooldowns, we can just pop everything and just nuke them down. $24 Atal, super doable. Just need to find the correct group. Okay, this guy looks fine. He's done at 23 plus 2, so we take him. This guy's done at 22 on Tyrannical, which is impressive. Holy Pally is really good. Problem is he's Bartolos. Bartolos is Oceania, so I'm afraid he can lag or anything like that. This guy's done a 22 at all, 24. What the hell is EB? What's EB? Oh, Everbloom. I don't think we can go wrong with Demon Hunters, you know? Demon Hunters are pretty chill to play, so... We take one Demon Hunter. Yeah, we take Demon Hunter. Oh, this one was better. Okay, we take the 3k Demon Hunter. We still need a Lust. So I need a Hunter or Shami healer or something like that. Yeah, I was like thinking, what the hell is EB? And then I thought, oh yeah, Everbloom. There's a druid. Let's take the druid healer. Gives us that nice burst buff. Now we need a Lust. So Hunter it is. I don't want to take Evoker. Yeah, I really want a Hunter. There's a hunter. It's the same hunter. It's the same hunter again. Okay, sure. You were fine. Okay, it's the same hunter 3 times, but okay, he was good. He did good. It wasn't his mistake, it was the tank's mistake. He did a really weird route that didn't account for our cooldowns. Hopefully we just press W on this one and we can time the key. Oh, MDI. No idea when MDI is gonna be. And yeah, I actually watched the world first race this time. Like, was tuning on it time for time, you know. It was really fun. Because actually this season I like raiding. I've been actually raiding this season because I like it, not because I have to. I don't know you guys, but this raid was really fun. I enjoy progressing it. I guess it's because I'm with a really fun guild to play with. Okay, let's summon the people. Found a really chill guild and really happy about it. So doing the raid is, I guess, more fun. Who else needs to summon? That guy's here. That guy's here. Everyone's here. Let's go in. Now this is just second time. This is not third time. We still have the third time is the charm. Hopefully just second time is... and we do it, you know?
Aye, this is the place. I can feel the power of these relics deep in me bones. Of course, we're...
Okay, we're gonna do left one pack, then Razan. Okay, perfect. That's the good play.
You are too late, outsiders. The temple
I think that's
belongs
what
to
most
my
groups do,
master
you know?
now.
Do left side and then do Razan.
Zul will awaken Dazar. Then the troll empire will
Okay, let's do a
rise
ready check
again.
and let's move in. We have all buffs.
See about that, you vile creature.
Let's drink another flask. Oh, third time with a hunter. Yeah, that's right. Third time. The first time was fine, you know. Wakers was great. Okay, so Druid's gonna take a 30-second break. Gonna chill until then. To be honest, in this play, the only thing I'm worried about here is Yazma. Everything else is fine. Yazma is what's going to kill or make this key. Even on Fortify, that thing is annoying to play with. Because it's even hard to rest people because of the spiders, you know? You want to rest people fast because Yazma does it, the interruptible cast, you know? Uninterruptible casts. So someone's taking super high damage. If whatever happens to the healer, you want to res him really fast, but then there's a bunch of spiders running around, so you can't sit still. It's just an annoying fight. There was better ways to buffing this place. I don't know why Blizzard took the approach of buffing Yazma, of all things. Buff Razan, you know, buff Razan. At least if the key dies, it dies early. They could have made it so when Razan like just spawns raptors periodically, you know, instead of buffing Yazma. Because the Yazma buff had also other like unintentional buffs to that boss. Before you could just kick it and the boss was easily movable, but now it plants when it casts. So it's annoying because the spiders are in your back. You sometimes get trapped in the spiders and it's annoying. Then we're gonna do the whole 6-pack here. So there's the Augur and the Confessor. I'm gonna watch the Confessor because that's the one that's more important to kick. If you kick the Confessor, he doesn't do the mantle, the boss 1B mantle, and then you can just do whatever to the Augur, you know? Any AoE CC just handles him. Oh, I haven't seen those tips. Tettle's tips. I've seen some of them, you know, but a lot of them like Blizzard fixes. I remember the old positioning of the spider, so you don't get like trapped. Like the BFA way, but I don't know how they do it now with the changes. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I prefer his route because that's what I think my tank friend does. We go left, then we go Razan. Easy peasy. Gotta get that Confessor first. Gonna put an expurgation buff on these guys.
Protected this day.
That was super messy. I said that I was gonna get the Confessor, but I didn't get any. Okay, nice. Now Razan, right? We got up. Okay, I'll get the Confessor this time. Oh, that's not the cast. That's the mending work. I messed up. Brain is lagging, man. Okay. Gonna do the top pack now. Ouch. I'll get one of the augurs. Getting mean beamed. Stun this guy. Cooldown's ready now. Got a ghost on me. Ooh, those two juggernauts on the healer just nuked him down. Nice. When he said left side, I thought we were just gonna do one pack left and then go Razan. I'll just use cooldowns here, I guess. This route kind of threw me off. Okay, I'll res him after we kill this thing. I think we're just gonna do the whole pack. I'll kill the Augur. Shield here, just to prevent damage if it happens. Okay, that was a lot more clean. Now with the boss, I'll do the first stun on the little ghost beam. Stun it. How did he die? Are we just gonna CC? Okay. It's defensive here. Hot. Enhance myself. Boss should kill itself. Okay, it died. How did the healer die? Did he eat an orb?
Killing the priestess. You have only succeeded in strengthening my hold on the temple.
Yeah, I think he ate an orb. I think these fires are like one-shots. Ah, he's pulling. You gotta run. Nice. Okay, I think we have this key. Just gotta play it pretty slow and chill. Calm and controlled, and you got it. No crazy play, you know? I wonder if he's gonna do the middle pack, you know? I want to be prepared for that. He hasn't said anything. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. Not gonna use cooldowns here. If he does the middle pack, I want to have damage for that. Searing Light's gonna take care of this. It's gonna proc again any second. Actually, it has a 15-second cooldown, so... Got another one? That one literally teleported to us. I'm just gonna run. He's attacking me. Okay, I'll use cooldowns now. Seems he's not pulling the pack in the middle. If he pulls it now, I'm gonna be really pissed though. Okay, he's not pulling. Oh, nice. I use the defensive here. They jump to me and kill me. Pick it. The next pack is harsh, so I'm gonna save my coolies. Yeah, it's just one big dinosaur here. We're gonna need everything we have for the next pack. Those casters are deadly. It's pulling them. Pick one of them. Best on this. I live. No, Divine Arbiter, because we need that to do damage to the boss. That's 5% extra single target damage. Without it, we're messed up, man. My build is kind of peculiar, so you're gonna watch it at the end. I'm gonna show it again. How did the healer die? I'll get him up. Doesn't help a lot in AoE packs, but when we do boss fights, you're gonna notice that our single target is very lacking. So having that helps a lot. So we don't use Divine Arbiter for the damage explosion itself. Of course it's nice to have a damage explosion. We use it for the ability that it gives us extra single target damage on the spells, you know. It's 5%, not even only single target damage, it also increases the damage of Judgment and Crusader Strike. Crusading Strikes. So it helps in both AoE and single target in certain ways. I'm taking also Searing Light. I'm gonna show you the build at the end. It's pretty weird, but it's really fun. Actually, I can show it now. It's this one. So we're using both Searing Light and Divine Arbiter. We're only sacrificing Searing Light, which I think it's a good sacrifice to make. I'll just sit where I am gonna go. I'll use shield here so the next poison explodes and damages the totem. Okay, now I'll dispel my shield, my poison. I'm watching the other totems. I think they're gonna wait for me because my single target damage is the weakest. Yeah, I need a bit of help here. Okay, now the other guy. Oh, they got a kill now. They got a kill now. Oh, I was scared there. I almost messed up because I killed my totem. Gotta move a bit faster. Yeah. I would dispel, but the healer's like chilling, so actually I'll be sold the next one. Cooldowns back. Keep that. Dispel. Use cooldowns here. Forgot to put expurgation on the target. Nice.
Voltal, in pieces again? No matter. I can rebuild him. But when you die...
It's not Truth's Wake. Truth's Wake is good. The dot is actually pretty good because it's uncapped AoE damage. The thing I'm not taking is the other one that makes our Wake of Ashes do extra hits. Because that also reduces the damage of the uncapped part of Wake of Ashes. And these dungeons are really like heavily on the crash packs. Okay, now I'm gonna do tank damage on this boss because I used my cooldowns. And my Divine Toll didn't even go off because the little guys died too fast. I'll just throw a Divine Toll here, I guess. I'll explain my logic after the two. Watch me do tank damage here. Now that guy's running super fast. Oh, he did the Night Elf thing. Come on, do your thing so I can hide and then I use cooldowns. Okay, there's the Tainted Visage. Now we hide and use cooldowns now. Hopefully do some damage because we're doing like healer levels of damage. Okay, now that's better. I was doing literally healer level of damage because I went in here without any cooldown. Oh, that's back in 20 seconds. Who's gonna get eaten? I would bop them, but they're Demon Hunters, they can run. Use cooldowns here to finish up the boss. The tank. Nice. I think that lay on hand saved his life. He had like the triple bleed on him. Ah, that's nasty, man. Now we have to just play, I think, one pack and Yazma. That's it. We got 7 minutes to do it. We're gonna do the middle pack, right? Or no? Okay, no. Just gonna do boss. Then gonna do trash. Boss first, okay. Okay, boss first. I pray we can do Yazma fine. What's he gonna do? We gotta kill something. And we're gonna do the 2 Hulks on the left. Gotta kill this witch doctor thing. I'll blind here. I'll stun this witch doctor. It's very annoying. Kick it, stun it, do everything to it. Stun this. I think that's all. We need like... Yeah, I think this is all we need. Okay, now it's Yazma. I'm still in combat, damn it. Okay. Literally just Yazma, and we have this 24 done. Oh man, I'm so nervous. Oh, that guy died. Need a res. Where did he die? Oh, there he is. I'll get him. Yeah, DP is so fun to play with, man. Update on videos. I'm working on the guide. I was waiting for the legendary to appear, so I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna appear soon. Okay, let's do Yazma. Okay, I'm gonna save my Wake of Ashes, even if it's a DPS loss, for every single one of these. Damn, that deals a lot of damage. Okay, we don't have a res. It's gonna reset. Where's the hunter? Okay, that hunter's kind of letting me down. Add-on that's showing my healing numbers. That's the default UI. We have Lust, so we can do this. We have Lust in 50 seconds.
Yazma will awaken soon.
Just gotta press the defensive on it every time she does the... That's on me, I'll use defensive. I'll use another defensive here. So I'm gonna save my Wake of Ashes for that every single time. Even though it's a DPS loss for me to like withhold it, you know. I don't think we have more CC. We have the Demon Hunter CC. So I shouldn't need to save it, but mine is like longer CC than anyone else. Spider there. See, my CC is like a lot longer. I hate this boss with passion. Why did Blizzard change it? Yazma was fine. I have my Wake of Ashes again. I have Wake of Ashes. I'm gonna use my little defensive here. Stun the ads. I'll kill the spiders. We gotta move, we gotta move. It's a bunch of spiders like spawning on us. I think we have it. I'll save my Wake for the... I'll use my cooldowns after this. Use small cooldown. Defensive. Wake of Ashes, so it's stunned. Now we kill Yazma. Oh, Jesus Christ! This is bad. This is really bad. I guess I'm gonna stand here. I'll kill my own. Oh man. I think I should have just focused boss. How did Demon Hunter die? Come on, kill it, kill it. 2, 1. You got it?
Zur will rip your spirits.
No, we didn't get it. 1 second. I should have killed boss. I should have killed boss. Yeah, that was a throw on me, on my part. Damn it. Okay, what do we get now? Everbloom 23. I think that's chill. Let's go do that. Yeah, man, unlucky. But actually, I could have done more there. Two Everbloom. It was on cooldown, yeah. I don't know what the hell I used it earlier on, but I used it. I had all my stuff on cooldown. I had to use bubble to remove the spiders. No, it's not a laptop. My screen is just pretty small. So close. So close. Let's go to Everbloom now. Everbloom 23. Should be chill. This week there's no like bursting, so we can like destroy the little flower thingies. Damage was pretty fine. This Demon Hunter didn't do anything though. He even has like the trinket. He has the augury. That's such a busted trinket. Oh man, I think I threw that key. I should have just gone boss. Like two Templar's Verdicts would have done the trick. We'll get back to 25s. To be honest, doing anything over 23 with a pug is kind of weird. Like in a group, probably someone would have called that out, you know? Go boss, or something like that. Why did I go the ad? I don't know. Okay, let's get this healer. What do we want here? Do we want a boomy? Let's get one Demon Hunter, you know? Oh, we could get warrior. We need one range in this place. At least one range. Because of that, the third boss. Oh, that's a mage. I haven't seen a good mage. Let's take this mage. I'm curious to see what they do. Okay, if we take mage, we have to take Demon Hunter because it increases both of our damages. The trinket, that's a trinket from what you call it? The augury is the trinket from Firak, which is I think best for anyone that can use it. The thing is super strong. At least for Mythic Plus, because it just does its damage, you know? It just explodes and does damage, and it's increased by burst, it's increased by critical strike. There's a lot of trinkets that are actually good for us. Like in single target, the brand is incredibly good. For Mythic Plus, you want, for example, the trinket that's on use that gives you a big burst of strength. I don't remember the name at the moment. The one from Smolderon. This Ashes of Empress is really good for keys. Every 2 minutes you gain so much strength, you know. And if you're like really low, you can get the effect every minute. Just gotta get to 20% health every minute, and you get the extra effect. So technically you could get that 7,000 strength every single wings. If you're out there trying to kill yourself, you know. Okay, let's get a hunter. So we get the lust. This guy's done 22. This guy's done 21. So we're gonna pick this guy. And we could pick the Demon Hunter tank. That way we still have the buff. It's done at 22 plus 2. Oh no, he's not. He's done no, actually yeah, he's done at 22. Yeah, let's get Demon Hunter. To Everbloom. Demon Hunters increase all magic damage, so all schools of magic, including Holy. The trinkets I'm using is Pips, Emerald Friendship Match, and Crab. Porcelain crab. Just good old stat sticks, you know? I have other good stuff that I could run. For example, in Tyrannical weeks, I might run Razans just to get that extra single target damage, or like a combination of Sandglass plus Razan. I was using Badge until I got the Pips badge. Oh, we lost the healer? Damn. I'm using legs and I'm using allied race guards of companionship. So legs you can't really swap. Legs are just biz for keys. They're just so good. They give you like 14% haste on every single pull, which makes your rotation super smooth. And race guard, yeah, this the second embellishment. You can actually get other things. You know, you can get Shadow Flame patch. You can get unstable Frostfire belt if you want, or you can get the wrist. You know, companionship. Companionship is all around like useful for both single target and AoE because you just get flat 1.4% damage and burst. The other ones are more focused on single target, you know, the Shadow Flame patch or the unstable belt. But the pants are like super biz for keys. That's really good. You can't choose the stats on Pip. They just cycle around. So you get mastery, then you get mastery buff, then it swaps to crit. You got a bit of crit, and then you get a random proc of critical secondary, you know, for 12 seconds that decays. Then after that you get a burst, and then you get the burst proc. Has a pretty high uptime, so we can check here the uptime of the thing. Let's get a healer first. Ooh, that's a good healer. Okay, we take that. So the proc rate. Okay, so there's the ones that have color are the ones that are the proc rate of the 3000 secondary stats. So it's 11, 10, and 9. So it has almost a 30% uptime on the proc itself, which is pretty good because the crab has around 33% uptime. Where is it? My crab. Crab. Yeah, crab has 30% proc rate. Okay, everyone's here. Let's go. Oh, for weapons, any weapon is really good, but our technical biz is the one from the this one. Where is the dungeon? There's an axe here, the Groma's axe. Yeah, this thing. Might of the Warchief is our technical biz, because in 2 dungeons there's a lot of demons. You know, the Darkheart ticket and Black Rook Hold? That weapon is going to net you an extra 4% damage just because of the bleed damage on demons. On boss fights, you know. I'm from Bolivia. It's a small country in Latin America. Let's do a raid check. Yeah, the crab, man. The crab is great. I enjoy the crab because it gives you a bunch of mastery, and it also gives you 484 avoidance, which is about 5% damage reduction. Okay, let's do it. I can't click the thing. Okay, there it is. I was trying to click it and I was clicking the mage. Yeah, I'm using High Lord's Judgment. It actually works with our tier set. So the second, like whenever you proc your tier set, if the Judgment is still on the target, it's going to actually get the buff from Judgment. Okay, I don't want to hit those guys too much, or I'll probably die. Upline here. Gotta move. Take the choking binds. Let's stun that guy. It's annoying caster. We should keep moving. Let's play that. Focus the caster always. Got cooldowns now. Pop him. Enhance that guy. Kill the fly. Stun the fly. Where's my tank? I lost the tank. Okay, there it is. Technically, the Cal's file is a bit better, but just marginally. And sometimes if you take too much damage, it just drops off. So it has an uptime, you know? I mean, a downtime. But you're right. Technically, it's a DPS increase. I prefer the file one, the burst one, though. It's just because it gives me safety. What the hell? Did I get aggro? I'll run back. I think I got aggro. I thought the Demon Hunter had it because I saw his sigil like blow up. No problem, man. Glad you liked it. I'll just use cooldowns here. It's no really good place to use them, just on cooldown. The choking binds. He has aggro, right? He has aggro, okay. The choking binds in 1 second. Pick it. I think we can let Dancing Thorns go off. I think it's just damage on tank. I'll just stun it. Pick the waters. He has aggro, right? I'm scared. Okay, he has it. Let's just pop everything then. Well, we should have cooldowns back whenever the tank does, I mean the boss does his damage phase. Divine Purpose procs. Pick the waters. Okay, perfect. Boss time. 40% I think is just too much haste. I think the sweet spot is between 30 to 35%. Then after that, yeah, you can stack burst if you have like a lot of trinkets that give you extra damage. You can go a bit of a crit mastery build sometimes if you have like full paladin stack damage. There's a lot of ways that you can build after that. You gotta sim for yourself though. I wanna save my cooldowns when he's like doing his damage phase, so I'm gonna just do that. It's almost there. 10, 5, so let's prepare. Okay, blasted. Oh, we don't have lust. There's little plants. Leave the plants, but always focus the boss. I'll use a shield here. So if I get like a water on me, I can like make the shield explode and do extra damage. Just gonna use cooldowns here. Don't need to save them. Damage phase now. No cooldowns, but should die here. Actually, I want to get hit by the worthies when I have shield. I'll get hit here. Nice. Explodes, does a ton of damage. He's gonna pull the whole plant, so I'm not gonna use cooldowns here. He's gonna do the double plant pull next. Yeah, he's gonna do double cure, so we have cooldowns for that now. Gotta wait a few seconds so we don't like insta die. We should just let them be. Let's move. It's a lot of pad, but just let's move. Yeah, there's no reason to kill Spitefuls. Even though they look juicy, you know, for that extra pad damage, but got cooldowns, but there's only like one real mob there. The waters, that's actually 2. Oh, that's actually 3. Let's use them. Ghost on me. Ooh, that hurt. He smacked me. the hourglass is really good, and the mirror is good on paper, but you have to like know when to use it because it's a 3-minute cooldown, you know. So it's not up all the time. It's less flexible than other trinkets. It is really strong, but you gotta plan it out ahead, you know. I gotta use cooldowns here. The hourglass is really good on fortified roofs, though. Just pulling one at a time of these berserkers. Oh, he's pulling more. Got cooldowns in 8 seconds. Let's be careful here. There's a caster there. There's a bunch of like spiteful also. Berserkers are still alive. The spinning thing. Got cooldowns back. He's doing another big pull. Cut on the spitefulls, kill them all. Okay, let's go, let's go. We got cooldowns in 22 seconds. We gotta pop them on these guys. These gonna hurt. We gotta use defensive here. I tried Imperium Power, but you kind of lose a lot of I don't know, it feels weird. Because it like you wanna use your other abilities as well, you know, and not only like builders. You gotta spam your Blade of Justice as well. That's a lot of taking a lot of damage. 2 of those guys hurt a lot. So having too many like spenders with Imperium Power as well feels like you don't have enough room to spam your Blade of Justice sometimes. I'll rest the guy. It should be fine. 70 minutes to just 3 bosses. The mage trash is gonna be like rough though. okay, this boss is quite annoying. Just gotta focus one guy and kill him. Two charges of Blade of Justice because it does a lot of damage. Also, you want to spam it to put your expurgation on as many targets as possible. Sometimes tanks pull like one pack and one pack on the other side, so you want to like put your expurgation on both packs. I'm just gonna single target this guy, right? We gotta go out and in. Blue kick. Gotta go out and in. Shield here. Okay, we didn't do out or in, but we're fine. Boss is almost dead. Pick the toxic bloom, and now we kill the other caster. Go out, and we go in. And we have space. And we can actually do some AoE cleave here. We go out, and we go in. And we can do some cleave here. I'll kick one of those bolts. But the guy just spam casting, so it's kind of no use. Out. And in. It's helping me now. Of the defensive. With a shield. Go out. Go in. A lot of melee like just want to stay there, and that's what kills you here, because you run out of space as melee. Too much green stuff on the ground. Luckily I put my Final Reckoning on this guy as well. Would have been sad if not. Focus the boss now. He follows the tank this time. The out and in is only for the immobile bosses. Okay, perfect. Now the hard part. These mages hurt a lot, especially the pyro one. Without comms, it's very annoying because some people like overlap kicks and all those things, so I'm gonna go with the rule, if it's targeting you, you kick. And I'm gonna save my cooldowns for the Pyro Mage. Might look bad, you know, it's not good for overall, but that Pyro Mage has to die, like ASAP. Even though saving cooldowns is bad, you should use them on as fast as you can. Actually, if I use cooldowns, maybe I had him back. Actually, no, I wouldn't have him back. I can do this first kick. That's the salvo, defensives. It's on me. Oh, it's on my kick. Now. Another Sabo, fill it before it kills us. Nice. Arcane Mage is not a big problem. He does a target on the farthest away person in the group. That ball. And the Arcane Blast does Small damage, you know, it's not like the Pyroblasts. But better to kick them. Although on the next pack, when we fight the 3 big mages at the same time, that's gonna hurt. I'll kick that. Okay. 3 mages now. Pyromancer has to die. First kick is Demon Hunter. Go defensive here, just in case. I'm tempted to single target here. Just get rid of the Fire Mage. I'll pick that. Salvo. I'll have a kick. Demon Hunter has it. Nice. I got bolted, which is fine. As long as the mage dies, yeah, we're good. We're perfectly fine now. I can kick Blood Bolt now. Bolt Fusion. Not close, doesn't matter. And we should cap cooldowns for boss. 9 minutes to do 2 bosses. We're perfect. As long as we don't wipe, everything's fine. We got 3 B-Reses as well, so... I'll just use cooldowns here. So many procs. Now I don't have cooldowns for boss though. Okay, he's good on mana. As long as we don't wipe, we got this key down. Cooldowns back in 15 seconds. Where is everyone positioned? For the pull. We gotta move. That hurt a lot. I don't know what the hell it was, but it hurt a lot. Where's the arcane thing? Oh, we're fine. Pull doesn't do anything. Gotta use the defensive for the next fire. This thing. Gonna get pulled. There's the pull. Those fire patches do a lot of damage, by the way. It's another fire. There's a pull as well. Got the cooldowns back. Use them. There's a pull as well. Oh, we're fine. That's your fusion. Bubble. I just bubbled there because I felt in danger. Kill it before the next arcane thing. I'm not moving. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Raise your human. Nice.
It's the only way to stop.
Now we gotta kill some trash. It's not much though. Searing Light almost killed me there. He needs to drink mana before we go inside. He can't drink there because the boss is almost insta-gold. 5 minutes for that last boss is a cakewalk, so I think we got this key in the bag. Please kill that. Yeah, we're gonna nuke that ad down. Has to die ASAP. We got 3 B-reses. Almost 4. Default, dust. There's the ad. Defensive here, so it does damage to the ad. The first ad dies fast. Second ad is the problem. Let's get the plants. There's one there. There was one inside, under the boss. It's not there anymore. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I'm gonna save my cooldown for next ad. Just in case. Yeah, he's gonna do it after this colossal blow. There it is. Defensive here. Axe still. Okay, that's dead. Okay, all plants are dead. Nice. Ad is up. I have 10 seconds on cooldown, so I'm gonna use it when they're up. I'm gonna use my shield so it explodes on the ad. Gotta get some holy power and judgment pop. Get some plants here, get them. I think it's boss time now. I think it's full boss now. Yeah, 5%, it's full boss. Nice, very nice, very nice. Good stuff, good stuff. 28 points, that's what you want to see. Give me something with a socket. Oh, it has a socket. But it's on my wrist slot. Oh. I'll keep it, you know. I'll keep it. It has a socket. Maybe I move my other embellishment to, let's say, a belt, an unstable belt, or maybe a shadow patch. So I'll keep the socket. Back to Blood Dragon. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Yeah, Michelle, just a second. Let me get to Beltrack and then I'll show you my stats. Okay, so those are my stats. They're pretty balanced. By the way, the simulations I'm using is, well, I'm using a combination of 3 minute, 1 target boss fight patchwork, plus 1 minute, 5 target boss fight patchwork. On top of that, I'm using dungeon slice simulation, the normal one that's in not Wowhead, in raid mods. And also I'm using a special simulation where I use Freehold as a benchmark dungeon to see which build is better. So I do a complete dungeon sim using Freehold, because Freehold is kind of the most balanced dungeons in terms of mobs and trash, because most of these bosses don't like have any ads that they spawn or anything like that, and the pulls in Freehold are pretty balanced. You know, you can see these pulls in most dungeons, so I use Freehold as a benchmark on my complete dungeon simulations. Of course, you can use you do those simulations on the current dungeons, you know, but there are some dungeons, for example, on the current season that are very weird, that have like bosses that take like 200% more damage and all those things, so you can't really account for that. So I like to use Freehold as a benchmark. But I think the Dark Heart Ticket is also a good benchmark of a dungeon, where you can use this and put it like in a SimC export and use it to sim your character. So I use a lot of different simulations to like find out what build is a bit better, you know, and I like this one. Does the job, does decent single target, not the best, you know, because I'm never like top DPS on single target, but it also does really good AoE damage on top of that. So I'm not lacking in any department, just kind of doing it both at a decent level. It's also fun when Divine Purpose procs. That thing is so good. Makes us so spammy. I think 20% critical strike is fine, depending on what you have. You know, you always have to do simulations on what you have available. It's not necessary to force yourself into a stat if the simulation doesn't tell you. I like this because at almost 30% critical strike, when I have wings, I hit almost 50%, and I think that's a pretty good sweet spot to be, you know, 50% crit when I have wings. I have wings every minute for 20 seconds, so that's around 33% of the dungeon where I have 50% critical strike, which is pretty good. I enjoy it. On top of that, I have procs of my trinkets. I have like the crab that gives me a bunch of mastery. I have pips that gives me mastery, crit, or verse, depending on what best friend I have, you know. You can see the uptime on pips thingy. So, okay, the colored ones, like this one, you see it has color. This is the 3000 stat proc on the pips. That has, if we add them all together, this is 25 plus the 8. That's almost 33% uptime on the proc. And the ones without color are the amount of time I had like mastery on pip, just passively on the trinket, burst, and crit. So they're about like a third of the time each. Pip is a really good trinket. If you can get it, get it. For Mythic Plus, of course. For raiding, there's a lot of other good options out there. For example, for raiding, I would love to have a better cataclysmic brand, you know? But I have the Raid Finder one, which is still good. Like in single target, this thing can do up to 6% of my damage. I say can because it has a wild proc rate, you know? It stacks fully at about between 4 to 5 minutes because it is hasted on single target. But sometimes it's not going to do anything, you know, especially on low time boss fights. Let's say you fight a boss for 3 minutes. Sometimes you don't get enough procs of this thing to make it worth it. It's a very random trinket, you know. On paper, it should be like this for single target, but sometimes it doesn't proc a lot. Okay, nice, we got that thing done. We're very close to 3k. 29, 24. I think with the if we got the Atal'Dazar done, we got those probably 30 to 40 points. We would only need like 1 or 2 dungeons more. Oh, we got Rise. Ah, why? Why do I have to get Rise of Murozond? I don't want to do this. Rise is such an annoying key and tyrannical. Really, 2.5% of your damage on the brand? I did a Firak fight with this on Heroic, and it did like 5%. And the other Red Paladin in my group, in my raid, also has the Firak brand, and it did like 7% of his damage. Like, it was so wild. Like, the variance on this trinket is really big. Technically, it should be Abyss, though. But for Mythic Plus, which is the content I mostly do, I'm trying to get this from the raid. Where is it? So my perfect combo is gonna be Pips plus the Ashes of Ember Soul. I think this is a really good combo because that way I have one trinket that gives me strength, like flat out, and I have one trinket that's just my own use, you know, every 2 minutes. You gain 7,000 strength every 2 minutes. That's an insane amount of strength. You know, my total strength at the moment is 12k, so it's more than 50% of my my current strength on a 2-minute cooldown, which you can get every minute if you try to kill yourself. What I mean is when you get 20% health with this trinket after this thing is on cooldown, you can get the proc again, you know, but you have to be under 20% health. So it says when circumstances are dire, your soul ignites, granting this bonus effect without decay. Can only occur once per combat. In Mythic Plus, that doesn't really matter because, well, you're always going in and out of combat. So you can get this thing every 1 minute, 7,000 strength, which is insane. The thing is, you're playing on a nice edge. You gotta like taunt a mob, you know, so you get hit to 20% of your health, survive the hit, and you get the 7,000 strength. Will you get killed? Probably. But if you don't, you're gonna do the most damage, you know? Yeah, the first part decays, but the second effect doesn't. So theoretically, this is just incredibly good. On practice, it might get you killed, like I said. But I'm willing to test it out, you know, and play it, try to play it at its like most finest. Anyways, you are always dropping pretty low on some high keys, you know. So so you might not even have to kill yourself to use it properly. There's a lot of like AoE passive damage that happens where you drop low. So yeah, that's my ideal combo for Mythic Plus. And if I don't get it, I'll still use the Crab, you know. Crab is good. Crab gives you defense, Crab gives you attack. Pretty good trinket to have. I would swap Crab for Razan on Tyrannical Weeks, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But the weapon, when I get my Legendary, then it's gonna be like Omega damage, like they say, you know. That thing is just, I think it's 15k. Yeah, that's about 15k increase in damage. Single target. AoE is even more because the effect of the axe is uncapped. And it hits everything in front of you. Of course, you have to stay still for like I think 3 seconds, but it's worth it. You know, that axe is so strong. I'm kind of annoyed that it's just do damage on a press a button. I would have preferred them if the axe gave you like strength, like a proc of strength, similar to Shadowmourne. You know, just kill stuff, or like while you're in combat, you get stacks of strength, and then you do a blast and you get more strength, something like that. You know, just give it this Shadowmourne effect. I like main stat. I like my abilities to do the damage, not the axe. Not the item, you know. Anyways, we have a Rise of Murozond, which is not a happy key to do, you know. I'm thinking I'm going to try to do this key off stream and get something better. We've been on for 3 hours and my raid time is almost done. Yeah, it's in like 50 minutes or something like that. Yeah, but you're not gonna use the trinket on wings. Probably we're gonna treat it similarly to what's it called? The trinket from Sarkaret. I don't really remember the names of these trinkets. This beacon. So there was a lot of talking about how to use this trinket. Some people like to use it whenever you had wings, but you had to cast for 2 seconds, you know, because you got the extra 50% critical strike on it. And some people said just use it whenever, you know, you don't care about if you have wings or not. At the end, on average, you're gonna get the same results. It was a big gamble. With the axe, I think you can use it just whenever, you know. Not necessarily with your wings, because it's 3 seconds of standing still, like you say, so that's a lot of time wasted on wings. But I might be wrong. Maybe it is worth it to just stand there with the extra 20% critical strike and just use your axe. You know what it reminds me of? Draught of Souls. I don't know if you played in Legion, but before I go, I'll tell you this anecdote. So, Legion, this trinket existed. It wasn't good for us, but it was good for warriors, and it has similar functionality, you know? Where is Draught of Souls? This thing. So you stand still for 3 seconds, and you do a massive amount of damage. I think it was like Warrior's Biz. So it reminds me something like this. The damage was also uncapped on this thing. So basically, I think they put the effect of Draw of Souls on the axe, because it's pretty similar, you know? It just does a bunch of damage in front of you. You just stand there for 3 seconds. Yeah, there's gonna be like a min-max way to use the axe. Someone's gonna find out. But I'm not happy of the effect, you know? I really wanted it to be like stat proc. Like I said, I enjoy stat procs. I think they're just better because they make your class do the damage, not the axe itself. But whatever, I guess they had to make it so it fits all two-hander classes, you know, warriors, DKs, paladins, everyone. So they had to make it as generic as possible. Yeah, I wish they made like things like Alisson Trinket, you know, the Convergence of Fates. That thing was so good. But they said they're not going to do that because they're just too rotation altering effects for classes. So after Legion, they went to like a weird place with trinkets. They don't want to do them too impactful, but they want them to feel powerful. And they also started making like raid trinkets the best thing you can get. So Mythic Plus trinkets are there, but they're not the best thing you can always get. While before, Mythic Plus trinkets were actually some of our biz from there. It's kind of whatever. I do enjoy raiding. If they continue doing raids like this, I'll keep raiding. I like it a lot. I might even do raid guides. I haven't done one since since BFA. I did one for Mythic, the first boss in Mythic, the Blood raid. I don't remember where we killed Gahun. I did some guides for that, but I haven't done it since then, you know. I really enjoy the raid. It's really fun to do. If you're raiding like normal, try to get a heroic group. You're gonna enjoy it so much. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the stream. I think it's good if we go on a high note. We got some really good points. We're kind of close to 3K. I think by the end of this week, we're gonna be 31K or 3K for sure, you know. I'm gonna do this key off stream because I hate Murs and Fries, and I'm gonna suffer through this key and hopefully time it. If not, gonna be at 23, and the 23 is possibly like for sure timeable because I think they nerfed this place. So thanks everyone for watching, and well, have a great night. See y'all.